my god. I love what you did with your hair. Yeah, it's like super cute. Who did it? Oh, really? That's crazy. Anyways, remember that thing we used to do like all the time? What? You don't remember? You know, when I would like, you know, like, ooh, got your nose. Yeah, remember that? Good times, right? You don't think so? Well, I personally had a blast. Yeah, and I was thinking, you know, we haven't done it in a while. We could, you know, reminisce on like some like good old memories, and we could do it again. Come on, bestie. I literally just recovered from COVID. I thought I was going to die. Like look at this. Okay, this was terrifying. Like, imagine if like worse came to worse and I like passed away, you know, not on my own terms. Yeah, you wouldn't have a bestie anymore. You'd be sad and lonely for the rest of your life because I am your only friend, and I am only allowed to be your only friend. You're only allowed to have one friend, and that's me. So if I died, you would have been like pathetic, okay? So I think because I had a near-death experience, you should let me eat your face. Come on, you like survived the past like 10 times I've done it. Like, you're going to survive this time as well. Like, you're being dramatic. Okay, just sit there, and I will take care of anything. My precious friend. Okay. I am only doing this for your own good. Okay, I care about you. Okay. Look, I even brought your favorite utensil. This little tiny fork. We're gonna have so much fun today. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Where should I you sweating a lot today? Yeah. It's fine, it's fine. You know, I recently went to a 5-star resort. Their food does not compare to your face, bestie. And I mean that. Oh, the resort. It was alright. It was all inclusive. It was in Cabo. Yeah. They had a cute little event, every other day. Yeah. Gonna get your left eye. Oh, honestly, I didn't do much at the resort. Yeah, like every other day I was in a dress or skirt and I went to the gym because there's like no one there. And it was kind of odd because around like late at night everyone would be in their hotel rooms, you know. I expected more people to be out and like drinking, having fun, but I guess that just like didn't happen. Yeah, so I would just like go play tennis in the tennis court in a cocktail dress because I'm the main character. Get your right eye now. Oh my god, bestie, I have to tell you about the first night I was at Cabo. It's the wildest night for me personally. Let me just get your lips. I love your lips. So basically, right, I've never been on a plane before this trip, having mad anxiety. I was literally prescribed Xanax, but I have too much anxiety to take the Xanax, so I didn't take the Xanax. The plane was actually pretty fine. Like I lived, clearly. Let me knock on wood, just for like the next time that I have to go on a plane. But yeah, that was whatever. It's so complicated finding our driver, but I'll get past that. I don't want to like talk your ear off too much, so I'm just gonna like quickly run down the first night. We get to the resort. I'm actually staying with my cousin in her room, but I flew with my parents, so I have to like wait for them. Yada yada yada. I'm so tired. Everything's good, everything's great. And then they're like, we're drinking tonight on the first night, and I was like, I am not so I don't like drinking. And I don't know what came over me, but my cousin's boyfriend, he just started like bringing out shots, and I just took them. Like everyone was like, oh, I only expected Elara to take like one shot and call it a night. But I took so many shots. I don't even know how many shots I took. And they should have cut me off. But they didn't. And my cousin's boyfriend claims it's because I kept saying I wasn't drunk, and I remember saying that, but I was being sarcastic. Clearly, if I'm over 10 shots in, I'm drunk. For someone who like doesn't drink, of course I'm drunk. I'm gone. I'm on a different dimension. So yeah, I'm drunk with my family, like my aunts, they're drunk too. And we are sitting outside of the piano bar, and the piano bar is currently having a karaoke night or something. So there's a bunch of people in there, they're dancing, they're singing, yada yada yada. My aunts want to go inside and dance. I don't know what came over me, but I guess I go in there with them, and we're dancing. I don't even want to think about it because it's so cringy. But we're dancing. Let me, hold on, I'm getting a little hungry. I'm going to get a little bit of your right cheek and a little bit of your left cheek. That at the spot, the two mixed together. Chef's kiss. But yeah, back with my story. My aunts want to dance. I'm dancing with them. Disgusting. And there's people there. I don't know if there's any cute people there, but I definitely didn't look cute. I had no makeup on. No makeup, no wig, nothing. I was in a sweater. I looked like I was going to the gym, okay? And yeah, I get tired from dancing, if you would call it that, and I go sit down on a couch nearby. And then my cousin Destiny, you guys know her, she was in my video with my family members. Destiny, she comes and gets me to go back on the dance floor and stuff, and I dance for like 20 seconds, and then I go to sit back down. And she says that like, oh, since Elara keeps sitting down, we're gonna call it a night. As they should have called it a night like 2 hours ago. Before that, before I was on the dance floor. Here's some live footage of me on the dance floor. You know, I love it when the music starts going strip down for me. Yeah, oh, strip that down, girl. Oh, let me see you hit the ground, girl. Something, strip that down, girl. I don't know the lyrics to the song. Strip it down. LOL, you thought. But yeah, so after the second time I sat down, I blacked out. I get in your nose. Your cute little nose. Your cute little nose. Muy delicioso. But yeah, I black out, but I only black out getting to my hotel room. Because one memory is me sitting on the couch, and then I blink, and then I'm on the bathroom floor. And this is how drunk I was. I threw up on the floor. But guys, I want to show you this really funny photo. This photo. This right here. You can't see me, but it's a picture of my legs. It's a picture of my cousin Destiny throwing up on the toilet. And it's my other cousin, Destiny's sister, Kalina, posing, taking the picture. Yeah, that's me on the bathroom floor. I was gone. But I couldn't throw up. So been wasted before. I have been so incredibly wasted, but I've never thrown up on the floor. Because I'm always like conscious, level-headed enough to be like throwing up, like not in like a bag or the toilet, like that's gross, like I have to clean that up later, or like someone has to clean it up, so let me throw up in the toilet. No, I threw up on the floor and I laid in it, and I was so content with laying in it and staying there for the night. I was gonna pass out in my puke. Yeah, that's really disgusting. Speaking of all this, throw up is making me really hungry, bestie. I'm gonna eat your chin. Now I have energy to continue the story. But yeah, I'm laying in my throw up. My younger cousin Kalina, she's like, Elara, this is really nasty. I'm gonna need you to get up. And I was like, no, I'm fine here. Like, I cannot stand up on my own. And I think she's like trying to get me, so it's like the toilet is here, and then the sink, 2 sinks, and then the bathtub and the shower. So she's trying to get me from point A to point B, and I'm like, she can't lift me because she's weak. Not very Sigma beefy. I kind of like drag myself to that area because like I'm gross, you know, I'm covered in throw up, that's disgusting. And she's like, Elara, can I give you a bath? And I'm like, no, that's weird, I don't want you to see me naked. And she gets offended and she's like, why not? Like, we used to take baths together all the time when I was 5 and you were like 11. And I'm like, okay, but like that was like in the past, this is weird. And then she's like, okay, can you take a shower? I didn't know where the hell the shower was. So the way the room is like, it's like there's the bathtub and then there's the floor, right? And then there's a little drain. There's no separate shower area. It's just the floor, a drain, and then the shower head like above. I didn't know that was there, so I just got in the bathtub. And then she's like, okay, take your clothes off. And I'm like, this is weird. You're gonna see my boobs, you're gonna see my gooch. Like, that's really weird. Like, I don't care for family, it's weird. But yeah, you know, I take my clothes off. She bathes me. My 16-year-old cousin bathes me. Embarrassing. Never again. Never drinking ever again in a day in my life. You'll always have the tastiest face, bestie. Yeah. Anyways, she bathes me. She puts a robe on me, puts a towel on my head, and I don't know how I get to the bed. They probably help me to the bed, but I plop on the bed and I knock out. And that was the first night of Cabo, besties. And I did drink for the rest of the week. I took like a shot like every other day, but that was it. surprisingly, it wasn't my worst hangover. I feel like it's probably because I didn't mix like dark and light liquor, because that's what you're not supposed to do that, and I usually do that. And it also was like tequila, and I usually drink vodka, so I think I'm a tequila girl now. But yeah, like I did have a hangover, like I did feel like I need to throw up, like I was nauseous, fighting for my life the next morning. But there have been times when I'm like, when I am violently throwing up, you know. When I am violently throwing up, and I'm just like, I can't. I wasn't doing that this time, like I wasn't super nauseous. But yeah, and then I had two big ass bruises on my knees. I don't know where it came from. Like, I don't remember falling. Destiny doesn't remember me falling. Like, I don't know where like those bruises came from. Like, I don't understand. It's a mystery. Like that pineapple from How I Met Your Mother. Yeah. Everyone, like my entire family, so they didn't see me until dinner time, because the next morning, afternoon, they all went swimming, and they were like questioning, like, where am I? And I just told Micah to tell them that I was just hungover and I was dying. And then my dad texted me later and he was like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, barely, but yeah. And then at dinner time, they were all like, are you okay? And I was like, no. And I think when Micah told them that I was hungover, they were like, still? Like, yes. I don't know why, but I take like a good like week to recover. And just because I'm recovered doesn't mean I'm gonna like drink again, bestie. Like, goodbye. But yeah, my aunts were like, yeah, today is my rest day too, but tomorrow you have to drink. And I was like, we'll see about that. And I literally had a whole plan to just avoid my family so they wouldn't make me drink. And then literally later that night, like, we got there Thursday, that's when I died. Friday night, our supposed rest day, my aunts are drinking again. And then one of my aunts was like, come on, Elara, we need a drinker, because they were playing this game. And I was like, no. And then my other aunt was like, come on, I'm already 2 shots in. And I was like, good for you. Good for you. Alright, just one last little bite. Or a big one. This is too good. Can we get the bill? Bestie, it was so lovely catching up with you. You know, eating your face. Like, I'm never, ever going to get tired of this. I love this. I love this tradition we have, and I hope there are many more to come. really go to the hospital, but you know, I'll give you like